Hello everyone out there on the internet, I am Jack of all trades, and we're here for Boku no Hero Academia, My Hero Academia. This is Season 7, Episode 4, The Story of How We All Became Heroes. The traditional opening of this, show, Season 1, the sort of beginning is, this is Deku's narration telling us this is the story of how I became the world's greatest hero. This is the story of how we all became, not the greatest hero, but heroes. So, okay, this is going to be sort of a 1A episode focus. Probably once again with a few couple cutaways to All for One, I imagine. Last time, so far this season, we've had Shigaraki slash All for One slash whatever they are now versus Star and Stripe. That fight did not go well for either of them, but now Shigaraki has been set back a bit. He's not going to be complete just yet. He's missing a bunch of the quirks that he did previously have. He is significantly weaker than he was during the previous season. That said, All for One is out, so even if Shigaraki isn't running around wreaking havoc at the moment, All for One is puppeteering things. He knows his goal. He has multiple plans and routes to get there. Aoyama as the UA traitor, big reveal, is one of those routes which, as far as we know, he doesn't know has been cut off. Aoyama and his parents were talking in the woods because All for One had reached out for them to do something or continue doing something. So they, I imagine, do need to feed back to him. But now that we know what's going on, we can start feeding All for One some false intel. Which will be useful, but that was still a big reveal last time. Now I'm looking forward to seeing how things are going to move forward. I imagine with Sukuuchi and the police being there, they're at minimum going to be detained on campus. Aoyama's definitely not going to be allowed to just wander around. I assume the same with his parents. And how's the rest of the class going to take this? We already saw some of their disbelief over this, but I want us to dig into that a bit more. So, right, full screen. Keep the comments spoiler free. Everything that you can talk about, everything that I know going into this episode. I have watched the entire anime up to this specific episode that I'm watching in this video. I've read the entire manga up to the end of chapter 328, which is volume 33 of the manga. I have watched the first 3 My Hero Academia movies. I've read the Ultra Analysis Guidebook. I have read the first 6, and I think only 6, volumes of My Hero Academia School Briefs, the light novels, and I have read all 15 volumes, the entire series, My Hero Academia Vigilantes, the sort of spin-off prequel, which is a fantastic little series. I loved it. I felt a bit sad when I finished it. But that is everything I know, and that's what I'm going to be discussing and pulling from in this video. I'm watching this on Crunchyroll. Please support the official release. 3, 2, 1, play. USJ in the training camp. Yeah. Little bit of a recap. You can still be a hero. Okay, very condensed there. They didn't go into that much. We're just rolling straight into the episode. Okay. I don't know how popular of a take this is, but I really like this OP. I've watched it a few times now in editing and recording the cover that you're hearing now. I really like this OP. From the song to the visuals to like some of the shot compositions, it's good. It's really quite good. I still don't know who that is in the chair. I thought it might be All Might, but I don't know. Goraki and the 6 remaining high-end Nomus. Miruko's got like prosthetics now because she lost 2 of her limbs last season, but they're like massive and chunky and like bulky prosthetics. Which, I mean, I assume she's fucking strong, so I can't imagine they're too much of a hindrance to her. But I want to know what the mechanical functions of those arms are. There's got to be a reason that they're that big. And you do see Aoyama blasting a beam up there, and Taurus at the side. And then Bubbles. Bubbles. Why Bubbles and a rainbow? bubbles are like a childish thing typically. They're colorful, they're pretty, they're nice to look at. So it's things in the future being bright, but also Bubble Girl is a character in the show. Is she gonna come back? Oh, class rep. I do think, yeah, a lot of us did. I do think you need to treat him with caution. He needs to earn back your trust a bit. But I do think that we can trust him. Aww. Okay. Sansa! Hmm. Aizawa! He's in hospital with a prosthetic leg last we saw. Oh, and yes! Shigaraki fucking wrecked his face. Oh. Damn, oh, so he's got the scar there and a scar there now. Oh. Aww. Aww. The guy who expelled entire classes before. Okay. Okay, what's your plan, Eraser? You want them to not hear this? And we don't get to hear it, which means it's going to work by the rules of anime tropes. Anyone that was not present today. Okay. So it's 1A. It's all of 1A except Aoyama. Tsukuuchi, All Might, Ectoplasm, Mike, Nezu, and Aizawa know the plan. Maybe a couple of those unnamed police officers. No one else. Okay. What is this plan? Again, we're not getting to hear it. I don't expect we'll get to hear it until it's in effect. Oh, everyone's so serious. Hey, support course. Oh, we're gonna see May? Seen this before. Yeah. Are they just gonna do the same thing again? Yeah. Oh, I like the hair and the goggles like that. Yeah, yeah. Anime. Or Danger Sense just knew it wasn't like that big a danger. Like Aunt May throwing the banana at Spider-Man. Right. Okay, okay. Rather than getting it from his family's company. Huh. Just been so invested in her own work. Power Loader? Yes, I love every time we get to see Power Loader. Is that our first time seeing his eye? From what I can recall, that might be the first time we've ever seen his eye. Oh, more support course students. Do we see Bimby in here somewhere? Ah, the mid gauntlet, yeah. Yeah. Fix it. Oh. That's different. I'd expect her to accept the challenge. Huh. Yeah. Well, what's up with Hatsume? Yeah. She's working on her own pet project? Okay. She's gonna make the school fly. I feel like we're gonna get the trope then. We're gonna get the trope of like Yue moving. That feels like where this is going, with her making, or at least simulating, chunks of it flying. Very Kill la Kill and Soul Eater, you know. Nice. Yeah, there is that shot in the OP of Hatsume sat at a desk and other students around her. Yeah. Although I think oh. Oh. She's impossibly good at this. But yeah, in the OP it's Hatsume, but also some students from the business course that we saw way back in season 2 during the tournament arc. So let's see everyone at UA coming together for this. Mount Lady. Okay. Okay. Just sending them out to try and track down the League and the Paranormal Liberation Front. Measure H! Oh, she's had... That's a significant haircut. Oh. That gun too. To Shiketsu, nice. Okay. Oh, Ryukyu. Yeah, let's see Shiketsu. Let's see the other schools. What I'd love is for us to get a cameo or a reference to the school that Hanabako Mongoose. The Mongoose goes to. Okay, let's see this new outfit. Okay, I like it. Aizawa. The Asui's like childhood friend went to. Let's see that school again. Let's see those kids again, because they had some fun quirks. And it'd be a good bit of sort of world building and consistency. Ragdoll. Is it Ragdoll? Yeah, it was Ragdoll. Yeah. Oh, and the pilots. Okay, nice. I'm glad she's not. Ragdoll isn't just sat at the office anymore. She's still not on the front line fighting, but she's involved. Which is nice. Makes sense. Yep. Yep. It's not exactly a shared consciousness. It's a very, very similar way of thinking. Like, this is what I would do in this situation, and thus I have to assume that is what I am doing in this situation. That's what it is, right? It's not literal shared consciousness, but again, they can communicate with radio waves. So they can literally talk to each other. Okay. Okay. You need to keep them apart, though. It's not getting them that distance, it's keeping them that far apart. I did notice in editing the previous episode, Dabi has burned more of his face from there's like bags below his eyes and then his lower jaw. It's also like down, connecting them now, almost like tears, which is a good, like, visual thing. Okay. The Yoshi Doctor! Okay. Okay, okay, good. But also with Aizawa missing an eye, just practically, it means he can't, like, keep one open and one closed at a time. He's only got the one that he can use. Unless he teams up with Manuel again and we get that great bit of Manuel just keeping his eye from drying out. Or maybe the support course could make like a support item for Aizawa. Could do that. Oh. He's not scared of All for One, he's scared that he would betray his friends again if faced with All for One. Tetrakai! Aizawa in the light shining through to the darkness of Aoyama's room. Aww. Aww. The wall in the room is all fallen away. It's just them. Ah! The story of how we all became heroes. Cute. Okay. Right, okay. This was an episode of let's deal with and prepare to move forward given the reveal that we got last episode. So to take time to process it. Aizawa has a plan that a limited group of people know, primarily 1A and some of the teachers at UA and Tsukuuchi. And then All Might and the police and the heroes are trying to come up with a plan that they can execute in order to separate Shigaraki and All for One so that they can't communicate with each other. There is then still, as I said, the issue that they both think, this is what I would do in that situation, so this is what I assume I am doing. And this is what I think I would do in that situation, so this is what I assume I am doing. And thus still kind of be able to cooperate even if they can't communicate through radio waves. Which is how one broke the other out of Tartarus in the first place. A synchronized attack. But that is the current idea. Separate them, take out Dabi and Toga and Spinner and all the other league heads. But we don't currently have a plan of how to do so. Oh, there's a post-credit scene. Shinso! Training? Are we getting Shinso next episode? How much time do I have? Do I have time? Can I watch the next episode? I have time to watch the next episode today. Oh, I'm looking forward to getting my boy back in the focus. Come on. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, I want to dive more into this episode, but there wasn't a ton to dive into and specifically dissect. It wasn't bare bones, but everything was what it seemed on the face. There wasn't much to like break down, I think, on this one. Got to see May again. And yeah, my prediction is that we're getting UA will move in some way. Again, whether that be like Kill la Kill or Soul Eater, with it growing legs or arms or what, I feel like that's what they're setting up there. I like Power Loader being in charge of maintaining the UA barrier and then upgrading it and adding to it with his students. That's great. Yeah, okay. Well, granted, with his face smashed in, but yeah, okay. No, I do like Ida's new outfit. It looked like from the uh, mid card ident that there's like a bit of a mask to it rather than the full helmet, which I like because it's something that the series has sort of struggled with. I think modern superhero movies do a lot now. Is this character's suit has their face covered, so during fights, during impactful moments and stuff, the mask will be off so that we can see the actor emote. Strangely, in an animated format like this, there have been times, I think specifically, what comes to mind is the initial early on 2v2 Class 1A heroes and villains training, where Ito was pretending to be a villain. They drew his eyes like in the slits in the helmets and everything to have him emote and everything. But then since then, a lot of Ida's fight scenes with the full armor and everything, he'll just not be wearing the helmet just so we can see his face. Um, so giving him a mask that just covers his lower face means you can still do that and it still has a practical function, rather than him just not wearing it for some reason. For action beats and missions like going to save Midoriya to bring him back to UA and to the class, that makes sense because he wants Midoriya to see his face. Fighting villains, come on. Um, that's just a little thing in the Marvel movies and everything. Is like you perfected that with the first Iron Man movie. Why in Ant-Man 3 is he the constant nanotech of helmet on, helmet off? It's like just give it a practical helmet and do what you did with Iron Man. You don't stop having him take it on and off. Yeah. Okay, that's my little rant on superhero helmets. We haven't seen Deku's new outfit yet. If it is just the PE kit with these Hatsume made mid gauntlets that have like the gloves and everything built on, that's cool. That's fun. The Air Force gloves. And it does harken back to again early in the show during the USJ incident. Deku was basically wearing this outfit. It was the PE kit with some gloves. That was his hero costume for that. And he did have he had the mask from his uh, beta costume. I think it was costume beta, the one that his mum made. So it'd be cool if because I imagine go for this outfit. Get the metal version of that mask that he was wearing last season that he's had since the Gamma version of the costume. I hope I'm saying the right name. And then these gauntlets. Yeah. But then in the OP, he does have like it's the green but with orange accents and stuff. So yeah, no. Well, I'm sure we'll see that new outfit soon enough. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to dive into the next episode, and hope that we're going to see more Shinso. And if we're seeing more Shinso, that is enough for me. But in the OP, it like shows him and Monoma together, so perhaps we'll get more of 1B getting involved as well, going out there looking for villains, looking for the League. Yeah. Okay. I've been Jack of all trades. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.